All right, friends, it's T-Man. I figured I had some time, and I'm going to make a reaction video, dude. Yes, to the bomba clot himself, man, JasonBlaha. The Rasta clad man. The gym, lifting, recruiting, fitness gear slave himself, man. JasonBlaha. We're going to react to JasonBlaha's video. Blaha says working out to look good is not narcissistic. Well, this is the first time I'm going to have to agree, man. Yeah.
It is not narcissism to...
I already know why people are men, especially men, are working out because they're the ones suffering from the bad looks. You understand me? For some reason, we suffer the most because we're bombarded by estrogen. Women are eating these foods full of estrogens and they're carrying us in their belly and they're giving birth and we're just so fucked. We're demasculinized. And your facial features look that way too. They don't look masculine. That's the thing when you look at people in the street. And they just look mutated, deformed. Their heights are deformed, their facial features, just everything, man. I just look around and I laugh and I'm like, yeah, fuck it, man. Really, honestly, that's the reason why people are working out because they think that the workout somehow is going to make them more attractive to the opposite sex and they're going to get booty, man. And really, it doesn't really work that way exactly. Women don't. Look, specifically, women they don't really like steroid people that look, okay? If you come out big and strong, okay, that's different. Your natural look, not a cosmetic look. Your natural big and strong look. If you can achieve that, I don't know if you can achieve that. They will know. They'll smell you out. They'll know if you're on drugs or not. And plus, when you stop taking the drugs and you shrink away, well, if she just hung around with you because you took drugs, you look a certain way cosmetically, well, you can kiss that goodbye. So yeah, sometimes, and even naturally, if you built it and they're just there because of that, well, yeah, I don't know. Really depends what these women are looking for. But honestly, really, they're attracted to faces. And if you go to the gym and you age your face, well, then it's your fault. But really, you should be working on your facial features. And if that takes cosmetics, then whatever it takes, dude, fix your face, get it? I mean, if you're willing to inject steroids to create the body, why not just fix your face?
It or set the goal of training to look better. It just isn't, guys. Hey, everybody, it's Jason.
The goal of training to look better. JasonBlaha is trying to look better. And I will not disagree. He is working hard at looking better. But here's the thing. It's too late. The ship has left. It sailed. His boat sailed a long time ago. He can try, but he has to keep working at it to try and look good. That's the problem. Yeah, I don't know, man. What else to say there, but okay.
Blaha here. I thought I would chat with you guys and gals a little bit about this today. And I'm saying that
I will tell you this. Ever since I started eating more raw food, wow, I just look so much better because I look at some of my videos the past recently that I went back to the gym because, COVID, not going to the gym, not working out, and doing these weird diet thingies and experimenting, they really kind of diminished me. But ever since I've gotten back to eating natural food like meat, the more raw food I eat, the better I started looking. When I went to the buffet in the summertime, and I was just like, remember I made all these videos. I filmed a lot of them, not all, but I filmed a good majority of them. And I was downing like a lot of almost semi-raw meat. I just kept downing meat. Now I'm doing a lot of raw fish. I'm trying to do more raw stuff. Wow, I'm just looking way better because people tell me that you look different. They're like, fuck, man, you look better. You look different. You look better. So food really definitely plays a part in the way you're going to look. Blaha thinks it's all about moving these rubber bands up and down. Somehow this is going to make you look good. No, he reduced his calories and he lost a lot of fat, body fat. He lost muscle, but whatever. He never had any muscle anyways. He lost body fat because he's on a low calorie diet, okay? So if you think it's because he's exercising, well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe because proportionately he's pumping energy, this glycogen, into separate areas of the muscle so they can protrude to give him a cosmetic look. Well, yeah, somewhat. You know what I mean? It is definitely helping somewhat, but He's never gonna achieve God status.
As someone who struggled with this, okay, I'm saying this as someone who for years, I'm like, oh, the bodybuilding, we should be training to be strong, we should be training to be athletic, we should be training to be fit. I said all this stuff.
He made a mistake. That's all. His problem was he's stubborn. Blaha is stubborn. I make these videos and I direct it to him. I don't know. I do know he watches my videos. He does watch my videos. And he's probably sitting back. I've seen one of his videos where he claimed that he has this high IQ. It's so high that it would scare people. The way he makes videos, this. Yeah, his IQ is not that high, because if he had a high IQ, he wouldn't be making these videos. He'd be somewhere else and driving a Ferrari, whatever, and making millions.
Said all this stuff for years. And finally, a number of years ago, I just kind of stepped up and said,
And if he had a high IQ, he wouldn't be a lifting gym slave either in a garage forever and ever and ever on a YouTube channel.
What? Why do so many of us feel the need to say that? And why do so many people feel the need to say, oh, well, that person, they're narcissistic or they're vain because they train to look good?
No, absolutely. Their problem is because they're all on artificial diets, and so their body is out of homeostasis. Once they stop eating these artificial diets and they go on their natural diet as carnivores, eating as raw as possible, but that doesn't necessarily you have to eat raw. But eating as raw as possible as a carnivore, your body's going to go back to homeostasis. It's going to look really good. Your facial features will come back too. Your hair, your facial features, just everything. You're going to look a lot better on your natural diet as a carnivore, a human carnivore, yeah. But if you try to eat what, cows and everybody else is eating out there, these artificial diets, well, what did you expect, right?
When we live in a society with expectations of how you look, I mean, look at the TV. You turn the TV on, everybody looks good. How many people out there
at Bet365
turn the TV on, everybody looks good? How many people?
I would agree, man. Look at YouTube. The majority of channels that get the most subs, whatever, they all look good, and they're usually young people. Young people look good. They look pretty, and youth is associated with sex. I mean, seriously, come on. Who wants to have sex with old people? They don't want any old women or old men.
People out there, how many people out there go through the trouble of putting on makeup every day, or nice jewelry, or drive a nice car just for the...
There you go. Those are all cosmetic. The nice car, jewelry, and the makeup they put on. That's all cosmetic. There you go. Because they're trying to attract.
Purpose of, impressing other people. Like our society is largely...
I don't know if it's for impressing society. They want to be attractive. Then they want people to be attracted to them. Get it? Attracted.
Built upon this. Okay, it's a big thing. Okay, and I think...
Why does an ugly guy get a car, get a nice looking car? Because nobody sees him. They only see him when they see the car, him in the car. You understand me? But they don't really see him, so it's kind of artificial. There you go. It's artificial. When you can't build your body the way you want, what do people do? They take cosmetics called what? Steroids. They try to create an artificial body using steroids. It's artificially created. It's artificial. You understand me? Providing they keep taking the steroids. Once they stop taking the steroids, that body goes away, and then they become depressed and whatever, and they go down this path.
Even for a lot of us, it's because it's an embarrassment. It's because we don't want to be perceived as that person. Okay?
Why? Why not? You do want to be perceived like that. Being perceived doesn't mean you are that person.
I'm someone who was actually for a long time really uncomfortable with compliments about my body, because you guys still see that little bit of loose skin. I've been over 300 pounds before. I lost a lot of weight.
Blaha gets compliments? I had no idea.
And for me, there was always a level of uncomfort with that. There was always a level of uncomfort. But why? Why does it need to be that way? What is wrong with it? I want people to really ask that question. When we are so judged by physical appearance, and we are living in a society with an obesity epidemic, where actually at this point, access to junk food is so plentiful that being obese is actually a sign of poverty.
There you go. He just told you what's causing it. What's causing the bad look? The junk food. And what is the junk food? All the food that you're eating that is not your natural diet as a carnivore. Get it? As a human carnivore. Yeah.
Poverty almost. I mean, that's where we are as a society. I mean, you talk about an unrealistic situation that has never occurred before in human history.
It's never occurred. It occurred when people started, how should I put it, farming. That's when they started. This whole society started when humans started to farm. All of this came about eating an artificial diet. Yeah, that's how it started, this whole civilization thing. Yeah.
The poorest segments of our society are the heaviest? What? Okay. We're judged by our bodies. We really are. And there is no way around it.
No, you're not judged by your body. You're judged by your facial features. Your face is what you're judged by. He's wrong. The body, yes, definitely. You want to have a natural body. But really, it's the face.
Okay? We can argue all day long if it's right or wrong. All right, I want to make that clear. We could argue about whether it's right or wrong. And I think we could.
Blaha will always have crooked teeth and a weird face and a bald head. And he'll look 85 years old, going on 86 already, and going on 90.
Have a serious conversation about that. That's a serious conversation to have. You know, and it's not an unreasonable conversation to have. But it doesn't change the reality. Every one of us know that we're going to be judged by our appearance. And we all know that looking good gets you further in life. Okay?
Yes, looking good gets you further in life, but Blaha does not look good. You understand me? Facially wise, it gets you further, yes.
Every single person knows that. We know that good-looking people have certain advantages in life.
Of course they do. Good-looking people have advantages in life. Yes, definitely. Blaha's not one of them. And it ain't your body.
You don't have to like it. You don't have to like it, but it doesn't change it. And that comes to your physique because you can only do so much to change your face.
What? You can only do so much to change your face? You could do a lot to change your face, believe it or not, man. I mean, they even have these things called, I put it in my community section a long time ago, called spheres. You could mold these spheres into the bone. So as you get older, they say that you're losing bone mass there or something in the bone area. The structure is changing in your face. So you could take these spheres and then, they mold into the bone or whatever. Look, man, I can't tell you. You can do facial exercises, literally, to build that area up, the bone, whatever, your face. You could do a bunch of things there. So, and dieting and eating a natural diet will change your face, doing that. Maybe some cosmetic work like, I don't know, needle pointing, they call it. This roller ball, the needle pointing to get the skin to become, stronger by damaging the skin surface with these needles. These rolling needles, whatever, and yeah, I mean, it'll wake up the progenitor, the fibroblast cell, and it'll start regenerating the face. It'll start producing collagen and start tightening up your face. There are things you can do. Is this a natural process? Well, it's kind of artificial, right? But still, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's cosmetic. It isn't anti-aging, that's for sure, but it's cosmetic. I don't know if you could call that anti-aging. Are you anti-aging? Not really. You anti-age from the inside out. You should focus on healthy bones is the first thing you should focus on. What to do to get healthy bones. That is probably the most important thing. You want big, strong bones. Yeah, that's definitely number one. And everything else will fall in place after that. So the bones are the most important. Yep. So anti-aging, yeah, I don't know. Will that help if you do something? What is anti-aging? Anything anti-aging means non-inflammatory and not breaking the laws of nature, eating a fake diet like Blaha tofu.
You can change your body. And we all know that a fit, in shape,
You can change your body. You can inject steroids and it'll be temporarily changed artificially, fakely. With steroids, give you a cosmetic look. Or you could go to the gym and do all these exercises like crazy. But you're still going to look somewhat mediocre. You're never going to look like somebody on steroids because that's cosmetic. See what I mean? Like like a woman. She's got a natural face. There's a naturally good-looking woman there, and then there's another good-looking woman there. But the other good-looking woman, she puts on makeup, and then you look at her, and she goes, "Wow, she looks so much better." Well, it's artificial, though. She's got to wash it off. You know what I mean? She's gonna look like her old self again. See what I mean? Did you marry a woman with a bunch of foundation on her face? Like, what kind of woman do you want to go with? What kind of woman do you want to marry? Men, they don't have the option for that. They don't have an option to do that to their face. The only option is to masculinize it. How do you do that? Well, increasing your testosterone naturally by eating your natural diet and not eating an artificial diet to raise estrogen. That's it. You know what I mean? And I told you, there's other small things you could do to your face, like to get it to tighten up the skin and everything. You can use these needles, whatever, these roller needles, whatever, and a bunch of things. Yeah. Maybe if your hair is falling out, you could use minoxidil. There's lots of things men can use too to look more impressive. Getting a nice haircut, so forth and so on, whatever.
person usually has, it improves your facial aesthetics. It improves the energy that you exude. Okay? That matters in your profession. I mean, fit people tend to get more raises.
Looking for over 6
Profession. I mean, fit people tend to get more raises. My God, there's been studies on that.
Don't you mean slim people? Slim people get more raises, yes. I don't know what he's talking about. Fit. Y'all, all young people are strong. They're all fit and strong, provided they're not breaking laws of nature.
Fit people are more likely to close the business deal. All right?
Yes, young people are more inclined to close business deals. Young people, yes, not these old farts.
Professionally, romantic.
Or old people that look like they're completely diminished and fallen off the planet, right off the planet. Yeah, man, no, it hasn't happened to me. I mean, I'm getting better and better because I'm really focused on this so-called, what is natural, to accomplish natural in the natural world, whatever.
Socially, being fit and looking fit and having a nice, attractive body and looking in shape, you are perceived not only as more attractive, you're going to be perceived as more disciplined.
Yeah, they don't see your body, though, because you're wearing clothes. They don't see your body. They see your face only. That's the problem with society. We're not walking around naked anymore out in the Garden of Eden. We're clothed, get it? And so they only see your face.
People are more likely to take you seriously as a person. Okay? So when we understand that, the question I would then ask of people, we know that this is our reality. That's the world we live in. You can't change that. And is it even a completely unrealistic perception? Because truth be told, there is a lot of discipline involved. I mean, I got to do what I do. I'm 47 and look what I do. All right, there's a lot of discipline. But in my case, this is my profession. This has been an enormous part of my life. But still, it shows discipline, it shows hard work. And we need to think about that. We know that other people perceive it that way. We all know that in business and in jobs and everything, hey.
Discipline and hard work. Discipline means somebody that's not eating a fake diet. That's what I would consider it. If you don't eat that food, you're going to have a very fit body. By eating a natural diet as a carnivore, you're going to have a fit body. You don't need to lift weights.
That's a reality, you know.
If you want to build muscle, you don't necessarily need to lift weights either to build muscle. That's another thing. See that? A lot of people don't even know what's building muscle or what kind of muscle they're building.
You know that you're more likely to get the raise. You know that you're more likely to close the deal. You know that you're more likely to be taken with respect and authority if you're fit. Everybody knows this. You know that you're more likely to get a better mate, a better partner, You can have a better dating pool. Now, does it mean that it's going to
Not if you have an ugly face, you won't.
ensure those things with no other skills? No, of course not. But it's still going to upgrade your potential.
Look at Blaha. He's nobody's dating him. The dating pool is dead to him because he's a lifting slave, and they know that. They're gonna sniff you out as a lifting slave, a gym slave, lifting slave. They're gonna know. Women, they don't like that. You're wasting your time going to a gym all the time, forever, because you're not disciplined to eat natural food. You want to eat tofu and garbage and rice, arsenic all day, and garbage food, whatever, toxic bean soups and shit, whatever else there you're drinking. And so you're not disciplined. You have to keep being a lifting gym slave. And they'll know. They'll know that. They'll know.
In all those areas from wherever they were based upon your base ability. Okay? And that's the point that I make. It socially matters. So
Base ability. I love this guy with his little weights. He looks funny.
so then why are we going to be in denial of this? Why are we going to stand here and try to mock it or say, well, I don't care about
Why are we gonna be in denial? Oh man, this one looks good too. I like this picture. It's just cute.
any of that? Why can't we just admit it?
I don't know.
I've learned to do that and just say,
I'll admit it, Blaha. I'm narcissistic, man. Yeah, cause I just love looking good.
you know what? I absolutely know that me being fitter improves my business. I know that I'm taken more seriously. If I have abs and I'm leaner, I'm taken way more seriously than when I've got.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree. Other people are taking him way more seriously because he's got these abs now all of a sudden, you know. But is this achievable, like, naturally, without being on steroids and lifting these without injecting artificial hormones, cosmetics, and artificially lifting these man-made weights? Can you do this? Yeah, you can do that. You can get this look that he has just eating a high nutrient diet as a carnivore, eating meat, raw fish, raw whatever, raw milk. And you can even eat it cooked if that's what you need to do. But as long as you eat that, you're going to get that look. You're going to get that look. You didn't have to lift weights. You didn't have to do anything. You have to burn calories or any shit. You're going to get that look. And just playing sports, playing soccer, I don't know, basketball, whatever, doing the things that you like to do, swimming, I don't know, ice hockey, whatever. Doing a bunch of sports stuff that you like to do will get you this body because, I mean, it'll consume energy. So, yeah. Did you need to lift weights? No.
A little bit of a belly, and I'm up here deadlifting 630 pounds and all that, right? Squatting 600 pounds.
Yes, deadlifting, squatting 600, deadlifting 600. Yes, Blaha, yes.
But I'm softer. Which one's taken more seriously?
Yeah, they didn't take you seriously because you lifted a heavy weight and you were soft.
Look better. I know this firsthand. Why can't we just accept that? And I think that a lot of us need to come to terms with that. And we need to come to terms with when we're judging other people of, does it make them shallow or narcissistic? Why? Because someone said, hey, I want to put in some real work. It's not shallow to work towards something. Like if it's not like lifting weights and doing all this is just a quick cosmetic surgery either. Okay? It takes work. It takes dedication. Eat healthy.
Yeah, it takes you not eating an artificial diet. And he's going to say eat healthy.
To eat clean, to lift.
Eat healthy, clean, and to lift? No, you don't have to lift, but eat healthy? Yeah, what's healthy as a carnivore? The carnivore diet. As a carnivore, your natural diet, meat. Eat healthy, eat clean. What's clean? Don't eat any fake foods.
5 days a week, 4 days a week to do cardio, right?
No, you don't need to do any cardio, but I would suggest if you want to speed up the process or whatever, if you want to get a little extra, then yeah, you should play sports. You would enjoy it a lot more. It'd be a lot better for you mentally and yeah, somewhat physically, I guess.
It's a lot of work, guys. I'm saying it as someone who does it. Dude, it's not easy.
Like if you want to damage muscles to grow some more muscle fibers, get some more of these, nuclei and some repair and remodeling. Well, yeah, I suggest you lift weights, but that is done periodically. I would not go there often because you'd just be wasting your time, like Blaha.
That's not shallow. That's not narcissistic. That's literally putting in work and discipline for self-improvement, even if that
He's one to talk. He put down bodybuilding like crazy. Remember, G for P. Remember all that kind of stuff.
improvement is cosmetic. You're going to get other fringe benefits. You're going to be healthier and everything from
There you go. It's cosmetic. He just said it. It's cosmetic.
it. Why can't we just admit it? And I think we need to. And we need to
let's just admit
accept. It's not shallow. It's not narcissistic.
It's not. Yes,
It's
Blaha.
simply people saying, hey, I want to really put forward the effort to be the best version of myself. A narcissist just
Yes, of
assumes
course.
that they're the best.
Sure, Blaha.
That's actually saying, hey, I want to put in some work.
Of course.
That's the total opposite. Because that's admitting that there's something you want to fix
Yes.
and then actively working on it. That is
Yes, I would agree. Yes.
literally the exact opposite of narcissism.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on
That's it. That's all you have to say, Blaha. Oh, okay.
that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys.
Extremely, extremely informative, Blaha. Thank you very much for that. I love these. I love this. The elastic band thing. You could do a lot of these elastic band things. You know, do them up and down.
And gals next time.
Look at what he's doing. Burning out. He's burning out his arms. There goes the proteins in the arms. They're being burnt out. That was interesting. I'll see you in the next one, friends. Don't you think about that? Like, subscribe, support the channel. See you in the next video. Ciao, Blaha.